here's my garden, and in it I have kale, I have tomatoes, I am growing peppers, so much basil. Oh my goodness, I love basil.
This is a really excellent way for us to involve resident leaders in thinking about the community and making it a healthier place. And so we employ the peer leader model, and they've come back with things like Zumba classes, walking clubs, yoga, and community gardens.
It's good because we share in a community, so we're part of a community, a larger community, and I think we motivate each other to live healthier. I'm cooking more, my own food and stuff, and eating more fruit. And recently, I found that I was more satisfied when I eat fruit, and because I have a sweet tooth, so I had if I have something sweet and I eat fruit, I feel more satisfied.
We need to learn that we can depend on each other, we can help each other, we can come out in ways where we haven't before. So collaborating with Madison is one of the best things we've done for this garden.
I've lived in communities where there haven't been anything other than confectionaries, and it's really depressing.
We kept asking community, what else can we do? What else do you want to make your community the vision that you see? And everyone said we need a grocery store. We haven't had one since the 1960s. An exciting opportunity. When the store opened, there was just a lot of energy and enthusiasm in the community. And again, the store is now 3.5 years old. We're projecting at the end of 2014 to have sales close to 4.5 million, which is up 25% from our first full year of operation. So the folks in the community have access to fresh, affordable, healthy food, as well as to make sure our friends at Sable think this is a good store, a good vehicle, and maybe replicate the model in other places.
Much as we found ourselves in a unique place in history and time 35 years ago, when Dorothy Richardson and the Neighborhood Housing Services movement got started. Today, again, we find ourselves at a unique place in history. We understand deeply that housing and healthcare must work together in order to create a healthy community. And we now have the infrastructure in place to make this happen. We have 250 organizations throughout the country who stand really ready, willing, and able to take on these challenges and take on these tasks and relate to their colleagues across these other sectors. I can't wait until the stories that we've talked about in Boston and St. Louis are stories that we're talking about all over the country.
It's not just about access to health care, it's about creating healthier communities. I think the partnerships really begin to open up, and there's a lot of potential there.
Having NeighborWorks bring us all together and then be a thought leader on here is what the things that we see are working in other parts of the country. How do we illuminate them and then ideally bring them to scale?
Neighbors helping neighbors works every time, no matter how big the city is. Neighborhood by neighborhood, block by block, person to person. It's relationships in the smallest of settings, just replicated all over, no matter what size city you got. It works every time. It's worked here, and we encourage others to try it. It works.